I'm here.
Hey, thanks for picking me up.
Yeah, no problem. How was the skate park?
It was good. How was Derby?
Amazing.
What's that smell?
I don't know. Nothing?
You don't smell that.
No, I smell fine.
I don't think it's you. Babe, this car reeks.
No,
Oh my god, have you gotten used to
I
it?
have spray.
No, something smells so bad.
I feel
So
like
bad.
my car always smells like this.
That's not a good thing. We need to find out what the smell is.
Okay.
Oh my
All
god.
right, we gotta figure this
can't.
out. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the?
Is that our gear? Oh, it's...
Oh my god.
Could it be? Gear stink! Y'all, this is an emergency. We need to clean our gear. We need to clean it now. Get it! What's up, Planet Roller Skaters? It's Queer Girl Straight Skates, and today we're gonna talk about that thing. You got it. I got it. We all got it, so now we gotta talk about it. It's gear stank, and it is the worst. How do we get rid of it? How do I make people like me and not want to run away when I'm coming near them after I've been at the skate park? How do I make friends that aren't just other people in my derby league who are totally used to smelling me all the time? I'll tell you, it's by cleaning your gear. So let's do it. It smells so bad. Oh my god. All of this reeks. Welcome to the Defunk My Junk Factory. Population me. So, I'm gonna teach you today how to clean your gear. And we're doing this because one, we should be cleaning our gear just for bacteria's sake, and also for the sake of everyone that loves us or once used to love us before we started skating and smelling like trash. So, let's jump right into it. And my junk.
Whoa, what are you doing with your junk?
Gear.
Junk in that trunk. Hey.
So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna take all of your gear out. The things you're gonna need is one, your gear. Two, you're going to, ew, gross, there's like socks in here. See, this is the problem. Like, skaters are gross. Anyways, that's fine. You're all skaters, you know. Okay, so you're gonna take, oh my gosh, this smells so bad. Okay, so you're gonna take out your gear. I'm specifically cleaning my derby gear today because my derby gear smells worse faster than my skate park gear. Oh, I was just at roller con, so actually here's a bunch of photos.
I can actually smell it. It's horrible.
No, like you can actually smell it. It's like actually disgusting. Like your scrimmage jersey, like you should probably watch that too. Okay, so okay, so today I'm gonna be washing my knee pads, oh, these are my jam straps, my gaskets, my knee pads, my elbow pads, and my wrist guards. Wait, oh yeah, here's my other wrist guard. And then also, don't forget that you do need to wash the inside padding of your helmet, but you can just take it right out. You can wash these things. This is just my way of cleaning my gear. You can do it a bunch of different ways. This is just the way that works for me, and I happen to be a very smelly person, and it happens to work. So you could try my way, or if you think that like some ingredients for this would work, but then just tweak it a little bit, you do you, that'll be great, but I'm just showing you how I do it my way. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. So what I like to clean my gear in is these handy dandy Home Depot buckets. Like any good lesbian, I love the Home Depot. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making my concoction in here. And I'm gonna do a little bit of my concoction in the bottom, put some water in, put my gear in, and then a little bit more of the concoction. I have this mixture. What this mixture is, it is a mixture of half fabric softener and half laundry detergent. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in here in the bottom. And then I also have some oils. These oils are just like literally the ingredients that I need to be putting in my mixture to clean my gear. So this one and this one, they're called Thieves and Purification. They have like antibacterial properties in them. And so I'm gonna put like a couple drops of each of these in. And they're very potent because they're full oil. And then I'm also gonna put a drop or two of peppermint oil and a drop or two of lavender oil in here. And again, it may seem like overkill, but honestly, like, gear smells so bad. Like, it is disgusting. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put very, very hot water into this pitcher. So I'm gonna throw this hot water into this bucket, and if you can notice, kind of like when you're doing your laundry and you start the water before you put all the clothes in, you're just mixing up the ingredients a little bit before you throw your gear in. That being said, time to throw in our gear, and I'm just gonna throw it in here. Ooh. So I'm throwing in my gear, I'm mixing it up a little bit, and ooh, gross, but it already smells so much better. And you want to just like kind of get it in there. And then I'm going to start filling this up, and I'm going to pour a bunch more hot water into this bucket. This might take a while. Nice and steamy hot. So now that we've pretty much filled up the bucket with water, very hot water, I'm gonna pour the rest of the exact same thing I talked about earlier. So this half laundry detergent, half softener, I'm gonna pour it in here. And then I'm gonna put a couple more drops of each of the oils. Round of your ingredients in there. I like to take a nice big wooden spoon, especially because the mixture is very hot right now, and I use it to kind of push down and mix around, kind of like old-timey laundry status cleaning of the gear. So you're gonna do that for a little bit, and then once it's nice and mixed up and you feel like, oh, I feel confident that this is going to soak. If you are right here and you smell it and your gear still smells super, super bad and you're not smelling the mixture that you're mixing all of your gear in with, you're doing something wrong. You need to put more good smelling stuff in there, whether there's oils or more soap. You need to make sure that your mixture actually smells really good. Okay, so once you have all of that stuff in there, you're also going to want to add in, so for example, if you are cleaning your helmet pads, I don't clean my helmet pads every time because they are more flimsy than the rest of the pads. So if you're washing them every time, they're gonna lose kind of the sticky padding that goes on the outside that helps it stick to the helmet. So I would wait until the very end to put these helmet pads in, but then you can just kind of like throw them into the top here, or even just like wash them on their own. But I'm just gonna throw them into the top here right now. And then what I've done is I have taken this large pan and I've put extra water in it, and I'm gonna set it on top to push everything down so all of my gear is submersed under the water now because of the weight of the water in this pan. And then I'm gonna let it soak overnight. So I'll see you in 12 hours. So wait, you're telling me that I have to wash my gear every single time that I use it? I'm never gonna do that, I'm way too lazy. Wrong. So here's the thing. I'm gonna show you how to make a fun little spray that you can use anytime that you are like, yikes, I don't have time to wash my gear. Or if you're on your way to the skate park, you're trying to impress that new hot skater and you smell so bad. You can spray this stuff on your gear. It'll extend the life of your gear just a little bit longer. Make this cool defunkalizer spray that I have invented. It's called Rebels Defunkalizer. The ingredients that we have that are going to go into this spray are 1, vodka. It doesn't matter what kind of vodka you use. Any vodka will do. 2nd, water. Just plain water. This is literally out of the tap, so any water will do. Some sort of bottle that you can put your spray in. I like these glass bottles because they don't melt in the sun. I've used a plastic bottle before and the plastic actually melted and that was really gross and bad. And then I like to use a proliferation of different oils. So this first 2, Thieves and Purification, are oils that are for like getting rid of the bacteria in your gear. And then also tea tree oil will also work. And eucalyptus, lavender, and peppermint all will help with defunking your gear. And so these are all the ingredients that you need. So let's get started. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is you are going to open your lid and then you are going to take your vodka, you're gonna take a swig of it. Just kidding, kids. You're just going to use it for this gear spray. Okay, so in the process of mixing the vodka and the water, you're gonna do like 1/3 parts vodka and 2/3 parts water. You just eyeball it. It doesn't really matter if it's like exact. If you want this to be less messy, my guess is that you could probably just buy a funnel. So that's about how much vodka I'm gonna put in there. And then I'm just gonna pretty much fill it up to like right there with water. Cool. So now I have my vodka water mix. Once I have my vodka water mix, I'm gonna put a few drops of each of these into the mixture. For me, I will put a little bit more of the Thieves and Purification because that's the one that really like takes out the smell and takes out the bacteria. So I'm gonna put like 5 drops of this, even though that honestly might be a little overkill, but it's a really large bottle. You probably could just use a very small bottle and then just use a couple drops of the oil. And I got my oils online, but you can get oils like online. You can also get them at like Whole Foods or natural marketplaces. Tea tree oil. Eucalyptus, which smells so nice. And you can also put a little bit more of different smells that you actually like. So like I really like the smell of lavender, and so I tend to go a little heavy on the lavender. But also these oils are 100% pure, and so you don't need as much to be very potent. All right, cool. So that's all the ingredients to this Rebels Defunkalizer. Get rid of that gross smell on your gear spray. The last step would just be to shake it up a little bit, and then remember to shake it before you spray it. And you could just spray it onto your gear after you've used it and either let it dry out in the sun or just let it hang up and dry, or you can just spray it in your bag as well.
24 hours later.
All right, so it's the next morning and our gear looks pretty good to me. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to dump out all of the water. It should be nice and cold now because it sat overnight, so you shouldn't have to worry about it burning you or anything. So I just do this, I take this and I will pour out the water but hold the gear in with my hands into the sink. And if you notice, look at how green, like gray and dirty that water looks. That just proves that we really needed to clean our gear. I'll be honest, I went to RollerCon and have not washed my gear since, so this is disgusting. So now that I've dumped out all of the water, this is actually where that second bucket comes in handy. Is I'm gonna take everything out of this bucket and I'm gonna rinse through it. one more time. I want to make sure all of the soap and everything comes out of it. And then try and wring it out a little bit and throw it in the other bucket. And I'm going to do that with all of the different things. So now that we have our rinsed out gear, we're gonna go put it outside where it can dry in the sun. Yeah! Thanks for watching this episode of Queer Girl Straight Skates, where we took the funk out of Funkadelic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I put out a new video every Tuesday. And for all of your roller skating needs, from helmet to toe stop, go to planetrollerskate.shop. Later, skaters!